Hey everybody, welcome to class. What we're going to do now is we're going to work on phrasal verbs, and where we last left off are with the phrasal verbs of the be mix and the D mix, okay? So we're going to continue on with those, all right? So good, so good. And let's see here. Let's see who's joining the Hangout. Okay. Murad. Hi, Murad. Hi, Murad. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good.
How are you?
Doing well, doing well, doing well. Just the Hangout's going a little slow right now. I don't know quite why, but it's going just a little slow. So give it one moment. Where are you from? Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had a bad connection.
One moment. One moment. For some reason, it's a little slow.
Okay, it's the first time to me to enter this website, so it's the first class for me.
Okay, good, 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 good. Well, welcome to
So it will be good for me if you explain the system.
class. It's just going a little.
The class.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no problem, no problem. Hey guys. Yeah, hi. For some reason, I don't know what happened. It just locked up. Just locked up on me for a second, but no problem. I'm here. Okay,
I
so
thought it was your twin, teacher.
You thought what?
I thought it was your twin.
My twin? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy looks kind of like me, doesn't it? So, so let's see here.
But
So,
the other guy was a little bit more quiet than you.
yeah, that could be better. That could work out to my advantage to be a little more quiet. So good. It's good. Welcome, Juan. Welcome to class. So
Hello.
Let's see. And Ihan, welcome back.
Yes, hello.
Hi. How are you, Ihan?
I'm fine. You?
Doing well. Doing well. Just for some reason, this thing's going a little slow. I don't know. Let me try one more thing here. Give me one more second. Okay, don't worry guys, I'll get things working, okay? All right, no problem. Let's see who else is here. Hello, Lucas. Okay.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, and thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. Doing well. For some reason, this is hanging a little bit, but don't worry, we'll get through class. No problem. No problem. Okay. Hello, hello, Clara. Hi, Clara. Hi, Clara. How are you? Oh, I
She's
guess
gone.
Clara's gone. Hello, Jorge. Hi, Jorge. And yeah, Jorge, make sure that you click the mute on your microphone, okay?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. There you go. Good, good, good. How are you today, Jorge?
Yes, I'm fine. And you?
Okay. Doing well, doing well. My computer's acting a little crazy though. I don't know what it's doing. It's kind of slowing down a little bit, but it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, things gotta happen, huh? Okay, so good.
Yeah.
Astrid, hi, Astrid. Okay, maybe Astrid's gone. Okay. All right, let's see who else is here. Okay, in 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry guys, it's just going a little slow and I'm trying to pull the material up, but it's okay, don't worry, relax, it'll be all right. Murad, hi Murad, how are you? Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I can hear you.
Good, good, good. Okay, Murad, hi Murad. Okay. Okay, so Lucas is here, Juan's here, Jorge can hear, okay. It's good. Astrid, hi, Astrid Gonzalez.
Hi,
How are you, Astrid?
fine, thank you.
Yeah, doing well. Astrid, do you have a headset or maybe earbuds? A little bit of noise coming. So maybe if you have a headset or earbuds, can you
No,
hear
I
me?
don't have.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, you know what though? There's a really bad noise coming from you though. Okay, like a really like a pitch, you know. So it's a little, yeah, it's a little loud for us to handle. So can you do you have
Yes.
earbuds or a
Puedes
headset
escuchar?
anywhere?
¿Sí?
No, no. Talking to. Let me see here 1 second. And sorry guys, I don't know why, but this thing's going so slow. Astrid. So Astrid, can you hear me, Astrid? Hello, Astrid. Can you guys not hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you can hear me. So Astrid, I'm talking. Astrid Gonzalez, can you hear me? Yeah.
Teacher,
Astrid, yes.
she probably doesn't hear you because of the noise that she got there.
Yeah. Well,
What are you laughing at, teacher? I cannot hear you. Now we can hear you, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This Hangout is just freaking out. It's just going absolutely nuts, and I don't know why. I'm doing
Holy
everything I
Toledo.
can. Holy Toledo! So just give it another second. It's got to get better. But don't worry, guys. Just give me 1 moment here, okay? I know things will get better eventually, maybe. Okay? So and we'll just get class started here. That'll probably solve some problems, okay? Okay, so let's see you all's here right now, okay? So hello, Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Good. This thing seems to be running better. How are you, Carlos? Hello, Carlos.
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that
It's okay, it's okay.
you were looking at my username of Google because that's my real name.
Carlos
So,
Edwin Fuentes. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
It's not
Oh,
your
hi,
AKA.
hi. Good evening. Good
Hi.
evening to everyone, and hi, Bret. This is the
Hi.
first class that I'm going to take over here in Berlin or on Berlin.
All right, good.
Yes, and I have had a
So it
good
should be a good
impression.
class.
I hope so. I think so.
Okay, good. Good. And the only one last to say hello is Ahmad. Ahmad?
Yes, how are you doing, Teacher Bret?
Doing well. My computer's not doing too well, but I'm doing well. I'm fine. So
I can fix
it's okay,
it.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like my you can fix it. Yeah, my video is just going doing all sorts of weird things. But it's okay, guys. Get things started, okay? I've tried to close down some things. So Morad, your first class too. So good, Morad.
I didn't really,
All
Bret,
right.
but some students say that there is a button, sorry, beside the exit button. It says adjust bandwidth usage.
Yeah.
You can try that. Yeah, I never
but actually,
tried.
no, it's okay. It's not a bandwidth issue. What happens is when we use this planner to plan classes, and unfortunately, I used to program computers, so I can see in my activity monitor where it sucked up a bunch of resources, and so I thank you though what you're talking about up here, but the bandwidth is actually this is a very strong connection. Yeah, so not so much activating the camera. You see now everything's working fine, okay? What happened is it had to free up some memory. You know, the computer, the way it runs, you know, you have a certain amount of memory, so it starts to fill up. And then now, now I freed it up some. Okay, so good. Now we're going to start class as soon as we say hello to Selma. Hello, Selma. Selma? You're the last piece of the puzzle, Selma. So anyway, Selma, say hello sometime, okay? All right? So we're going to go through here. We're doing the next. We're doing. Let me share my screen here, and I'll give you guys the link again. Okay. All right. And let me go ahead and hit the screen share. Okay. We're gonna do 2 at a time. Everybody's gonna do 2 at a time. All right. So these are Americans, but some of these are from the UK too. So even I have a little bit of a hard time with the ones from the UK. So let's see here. Okay, so good. Here we go. Okay, so I shared the link. All right. Also, you can see the screen. These are fairly large. Okay, as far as the words on here and everything. So let's go through the first one here. And the first person that we'll have here is going to be you, Ahmad. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I read now?
Yeah, and let's see. Yep.
Okay, choose the correct answer for each question. This house used to blank to a member of the Cadbury family.
Yep, used to belong. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Okay. All right. Next one.
The strong wind. I'm not sure, but it might be blow down the outer fence.
Blew. Blew.
Sorry.
Yep.
Blew
no,
down.
it's okay. It's okay because that's the past tense. I'm going to blow. I'm blowing, and I blew. Okay. All right. So good. All right. So Ayhan.
Yes.
It's all right, Murad. Don't worry, Murad. It's okay. But
Sir?
thanks for pointing that. Yeah, number three, and I was just talking about in the chat.
Okay.
So we're all good, everybody. Go ahead, number 3.
Okay. I was completely blown away by your tremendous generosity.
Yeah. Yep, generosity, tremendous generosity. Yeah, and it's not like you're blown away and the wind didn't come and blow you down like the fence, right? Blown away by your tremendous generosity. And number 4 here.
Continued?
Please, yep.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, did you lock up?
Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear
it's
me?
hard to hear you for a second. I can hear you now. Number 4 again, please.
Okay. I don't know much about that. I'll have to bone up before the meeting.
I'll have to bone up before the meeting. Okay. All right. So bone up. All right. Okay, so good. And let's see here. Okay, so Carlos, and yeah, make sure you mute yourself when you're not speaking, especially because you have a little bit of background noise. Okay, Ayhan? No problem though. Go ahead, Carlos.
Question.
Yes.
I hear you now.
What does okay? What does bone up mean, please?
Yeah, so like if you need to, so what's happening here is, you need to catch up. You need to catch up on things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to bone up before the meeting, all right? So I have to learn, right, in this instance, okay? Bone up to catch up on what's going on. By the way, everybody, you're welcome. Feel free to ask questions, okay? More than happy to answer your questions. Hey, Lucas, can you do me one favor, Lucas? Do you mind just putting a shirt on? Okay? Yeah, I know it seems kind of weird. Yep. Okay, so what does catch up mean? So, like, if I've only read half of a book and my friend has read 3/4 of a book, I'm going to continue to read. I'm going to catch up to him, okay? And you also catch up on information, okay? And unfortunately, too, people catch up on the latest gossip, okay, which isn't good.
Can we also say, teacher, I'll catch you up later?
I'll catch up with you later. Catch up with you later. Okay. All right. So that's, you're going to meet later on. I'll catch up with you later. You can also say, I will catch you later. There's another expression that people use. Okay, let me make sure I answer all these questions in the chat. Yep, and bone up, we know what bone up is now. Okay, so good. Did anyone else have another question? No? Okay. All right, Carlos, your first time here. And yeah, hey Lucas, seriously though, can you go get a shirt on, please? Yeah, just some people for some reason are offended if you don't have a shirt on. Not just you, Lucas, anybody, okay? Just put a shirt on. It's all right. Don't worry. You have a beautiful body, Lucas. We all know that. But can you cover it up for now? Okay? You're a very sexy man, Lucas. But can you please put a shirt on? Okay? I'm being sarcastic, guys. I'm being sarcastic. Yeah, but no. Just put a shirt on. Seriously, I kid you not. Some people get offended by that. I don't know what else to tell you. Seriously, Lucas. I know it's hot. I know it's hot out. Okay? It's hot where I am too. Sometimes I take 3 showers in one day. I kid you not. But a shirt would be good. Okay? All right. Go ahead, Carlos.
Which number?
Number 5.
5. Okay. It is. Let me see. 5. I have no idea.
It's okay.
I only know the meaning of One
It's
of
all right.
those
So
options.
yeah, it's okay. So we blank over backwards to help her, but she is still proving difficult. So difficult. So they're trying to help her, and that's okay. You're here to learn, right? We say we bent over backwards. I bent over backwards.
Well, I'm not sure what it means. What does
It's
it
okay.
mean?
Yeah,
What
no problem here.
what is the
Not
verb there? Is bent a verb? And is
yes.
there
Yep, because these are phrasal verbs, okay? These are phrasal verbs. So all that phrasal verbs are a combination of words, okay? All right?
I know what they are, but I didn't know that verb. That's my problem.
Not a problem, not a problem. Let me help you. Yep, let me help you, okay? It's not a problem. Just give me one moment. I'm not always the fastest teacher. I'm not always the best teacher, but I do try to help. So this is what I'm going to show you, okay? So bend.
I get it.
Yeah, so bend. So when you bend over.
So the infinitive is constructed with a D, not a T.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. Yeah. It's an irregular verb. So you don't say bended, you say bent. And no problem. Okay? So let's go on to number 6. Go ahead. You.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry. I am
no
sure.
Problem.
I'm sure she is the right person for the job. I really believe in her.
Yep, believe in her. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Good, guys. Very good. I see. And sorry, I was adjusting the screen. I see that some people are helping each other out with the explanations. So good job in the chat, everybody. Very good. Okay. Yeah, bend over backwards. You hear that so much in the United States because everybody. I bend over backwards to help her. Oh, you always hear everybody like there's some sort of saint or something, like they're saint helper, right? But yeah, bend over all the time to help them. Go ahead, Juan. The next one here, number 7, please.
It says, let him see a copy of the report, but blank out all the names first. It is confidential.
So confidential, when something's confidential, it's private. Okay? All right? So sometimes you have confidential information within your organization. So when you give a report, here's like a report. Okay? So for example, like you give a report, okay, where you're talking about something. All right? And what you do is you blank out. Okay? So you blank out things, right? So this is blanked out. Blank out names. Well, not too much here. Good with. So yeah. So here's something that's blanked out. They blanked out this as well. Okay. All right. So I don't know what that is. All right. So anyway, go on to the next one. Juan, number 8.
Sure. It says, I'm constantly being bombarded with get-rich-quick schemes on the internet.
Yep, very good, very good. So if you're bombarded, it's when things just continue to hit you, okay? So this person's being bombarded with what? A shoe, an egg, tomatoes, different things like that. So when you continue to be hit, all right? So this is when you're just getting a large amount of these schemes, probably through spam email, okay? Schemes are for the most part, like in this context, these get-rich schemes. They are different things that aren't out to get you rich. It's just out to get the person rich that is giving it out. Okay. Right. So there's various schemes that people try to offer. Okay, Murad. Go ahead, Murad. Number 9.
Okay. And number 9, it would be great if they took us up on our offer, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
It's okay.
What is the right answer?
It's to gamble. Do you know what gambling is? When you go to gamble, what do you do when you go to gamble?
Playing with money.
Yep, you place a what? You place a what? It's okay, you place a bet. So when you gamble, bet on a team. I'm not saying that gambling's good, okay, all right? But what it is, I wouldn't bet on it. So what it's saying is, you know, if I asked you, hey, what's the best football team? Well, you know, the best football team's Australia. And I'd say, I don't think they are. I wouldn't bet on it, okay? All right?
Okay.
It just means that you don't believe in it. You know, I wouldn't bet on it. You can only bet on things that you believe in, right? So this one here, all right?
And I can use the same word to explain that I am with this idea. If someone asks me about any idea, I can tell him, you can bet on that. It's mean I agree with that, right?
Yep. And you just want to make sure you use it in the right context. You have to be careful with some of these phrasal verbs because if you're talking to somebody where English is their second language, they might not understand the phrasal verb, right, to bet on it. And I think bet on it is more used in the U.S. I don't think you're going to find that in the U.K. as much, okay? We just do that a lot. I wouldn't bet on it. Or like you said, yeah, I would bet on it, okay? Or you're in agreement. Okay, number 10.
We were going fast down the motorway when the front tire blew out.
Yep.
So, is it British or American English? I think it's American English.
Yeah, I don't even know what they put that there for. Okay. So the way the tire's spelt, you know. So this is when you have a blowout. You have a blowout. Did somebody have a question? Did you have a question, Carlos?
Yeah, I had a question about bet on, or to bet on. Do I have to always use on after bet when I am trying to say that I'm betting on something?
Yeah. I think it's always going to be bet on it, you know. Okay.
Or I mean on after to bet.
Well, you can say I would bet. Well, there's another expression, you know. I would bet my life on it. Okay. That's if you really believe something. So that's when you're not going to have on. You would not say I would bet. You don't have on right after it. Okay. I would bet my. It's okay.
But there is always the word or on. So I can't say just I wouldn't bet it.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet that. I wouldn't say. Usually, wouldn't say. You usually don't say like I wouldn't bet that. You would say like I wouldn't bet on that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And you can see here where you can put a lot of things in between, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, some people would say, I would bet, this is a funny one, okay? I would bet my first child. Okay, don't worry. It's not literally betting your first child, but it's kind of funny. We say that as well. Okay, so good. Good questions, guys. Good questions. All right. Okay, so good. Let's continue on here. All right, people coming and going. Okay, Mine's here. Yes, Mine. Mine is the phrasal verb champion of the world. So good. Glad you're here, Mine. So, and hey, Ahmed Rabe, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome to another class. Hi.
Thank you, Bret. Hello.
Okay, good. So Minnie has a little connection problem. I'm sure she'll fix it. And let's see here. Murad? Okay, you just did the last one's Murad, that's right. Selma. Hello, Selma.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Selma. How are you today, Selma? You okay?
Yes, teacher, I'm fine.
Okay. Your picture makes it look like you're crying. You know, maybe get a happier picture, you know?
Okay.
Juan, you're doing fine. You can cut the mustard, okay, Juan? So, Selma, do number 11 here, please.
Okay. I find that this job is beating into my free time too much.
Is biting into my free time too much? Okay.
Biting.
Biting. Yep. And then biting. So just biting, like biting an apple. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know about this apple. Wow, that looks pretty crazy. But I hope I don't have an apple like that. But yeah, so biting into it, So, and by the way, Ahmad, he's just I think he's just using he's just using that expression. So yeah, so biting into it. So you only have a certain amount of free time, and then this thing here is biting into your free time. Wow, your job's biting into your free time. Too bad. Go ahead, Selma. The next one, number 12.
I am afraid we are really stressed for time. We'll have to bolt down our food and run for it.
Yep. Bolt down. So this is really quick when you do things really quick. And if you look at like a lightning bolt, okay, smash, real quick. So bolt down, which just means to eat it quickly. Okay, do the stuff quickly. People can also say, "Hey, we got a bolt." That means we have to leave. All right. And I don't know who, but there's a little bit of noise coming from somebody. I don't know who it's coming from, but please mute yourself when you're not speaking, just so we don't have noise coming from you. Okay, so here we are. Go ahead, Ahmad I.
Okay. 13. I'm afraid that we are
It's okay.
to the terms of the contract. We are
Yep.
Bound?
We are but we are believed.
Actually bound. It's okay.
Okay.
Yep. And let me show you something, okay? So you bind something, okay? Bind together. So you bind together things, okay? This is binded together. These hands are, you bind these hands together. So we're bound to the terms of the contract. So in a contract, there are terms, okay? There's things that you agree on. Maybe you and I sign an agreement, and in the agreement, one of the terms is you pay me $300 every time I say your name. I'm just kidding. That'd be ridiculous, okay? But anyway, those would be terms in a contract. So you're bound to those. It's like hands are bound. It means you have to follow through with those terms in the agreement. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And they also say, so the terms in the contract are legal, okay, and binding, okay? Do you see how it even comes up with contract and agreement when I do that search? Okay. So yeah, legal, okay, meaning by law, and then binding means that you have to, you're bound to those. Okay, good. This is a good class. I think you guys are really learning a lot. And Juan, bolt down. Yeah, so if you bolt down your food, so you eat it real quickly. Let's hope there's no sick pictures here. So anyway, so a bolt, yeah, so I don't know why it's coming up like that. So like to bolt down, it's just when you eat it real quickly. There's not a good picture that's coming in here. Okay, you're welcome.
It's like wolfing down.
Yeah, wolf down food.
Yes.
Yep, wolf down food.
Okay,
So that's wolf down food. But you guys really are learning a lot of stuff. So yeah, here's somebody wolfing down some food, and also this person. So Murad, bounds is also the lines between countries. So yeah, what you want to call those are boundaries. Okay, boundaries of countries. Let's see if we can get examples. Okay, so those are various boundaries, right? So here you go. So here's the boundary between Germany and the Netherlands, okay? Germany and Switzerland, and yeah, so this is an older map. Okay. Oh no, it's it's good. Anyway, so yep, you're welcome. Okay, so the next one here. Go ahead, continue on, Ahmed. It's okay.
Me
Do
as
number.
well?
Yep. Yep. Do
Okay.
number 14.
Yeah, 14. There are only two partners left. There were 6, 2.
Okay. Think of when you start. When you start something.
Begin.
Yep. Begin with.
Okay.
Yep. So let's begin this meeting with. Okay. All right. We're gonna the first course of the meal that we are going to begin with. All right, will be this. Okay. Let's go out for a few drinks. Let's begin with an orange soda. All right. So good. Good. Okay. Ahmed Rabi, the next one here, 15.
All your different objections are really something down to the same thing. You think it's expensive.
This one's tough. This one's tough. Okay. Yeah.
Saying blow down.
Boil. Boil. And yeah, this is just, it's really, Minnie had helped you out as well in the chat. Good job, Minnie. Yeah, this is just tough. This is just one of those ones you have to learn. You know, and like boil, like when you boil water.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. It's not
to
the boil
put it
I
on
want.
hot fire.
Yep, so it boils down to just, that's it. You know, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just one of those that you just read and you learn. Okay? And I'm sorry, let me help you with this a little bit. You could say comes down to the same thing, all right? Boil down. So instead of having a lot of water. Related, it's so when you say it boils down, that means that maybe you have a lot of things, okay, but there's only one thing that's important. All right, so maybe, you know, my sister, she quit college because she didn't have enough money, she didn't have a part-time job, and you know, my parents wanted her to, let's say, for example. So I could be talking about that. But you know what? What it all boils down to, she didn't really want to go to school. Okay? So it boils down means here's the main thing. All right? And guys, feel free again to continue asking questions, and I'm answering some of these in the chat. Go ahead, Juan.
There is an expression that I heard in a song. It says, and what it all comes down to. What it all comes down to.
When it all comes down is you and me. You know, I'm just kidding. So I don't know this song. What it all comes down to is we just didn't love each other. So yeah, so you could say what it all boils down to. Same thing.
Okay. Thanks.
So you're welcome, Juan. So number 16 here. Okay. So continue on. Okay. Go ahead, Ahmed.
Okay.
Robbie.
Okay, in number 16, I'm sure that this argument will all I think blow over.
Yep. When things just blow over, right? You know, so
it mean will finish or something.
Oh, it just kind of just gets better. So let's say that you and your friend are in an argument over a girl for some reason, okay? Just in time it'll all blow over. It'll blow over in a few days. You guys will get back and you'll be friends again. You realize it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, the situation will be fine.
Yeah, you know, Jennifer's going through some hard times right now, but it'll all blow over. You know, it'll get better again. Okay? And hey, Juan, I was just kidding, Juan. So anyway, so sorry guys. Too much tea this morning, or too much coffee, one of the combinations. Carlos, number 7. How are you enjoying this, Carlos?
Yeah, of course.
You like this so far? Pretty good,
yes,
huh?
I am learning a lot until now.
Okay, good. And by the way, Carlos, try though to make sure you're in a quiet environment. It's good that you mute yourself when you're not speaking, but try to. It's okay, Carlos. I know it's your first class, no problem. But we try to be in quiet environments. But it's okay. Go ahead, Carlos. Number 17. Okay.
Number 17. I don't think we should get
And this one's tough. Okay.
I don't know. We
No, by
should
process.
should get become down.
Yeah, this one's bogged, okay? And bogged. So yeah, let me show you guys a bog. Okay, so a bog is like a marsh, all right? And if you've ever been through like a marsh like this, it's very, very hard to walk through it, right? Okay, so when we say bogged down, it's just as if you're walking through this really thick marsh, and it's very hard to walk, so you're getting bogged down. Sometimes work, if you have too much work, you get bogged down by work. Also, too, in here, you don't want to get bogged down in the details, all right? Not at this stage. You don't want to become so consumed with the details, looking at it so much. You walk through the bog is the way you do that, Minnie. You know, you walk in the park. You kind of walk. You can walk in the bog, but you kind of walk through the bog.
I thought bog is more. It's really deep. With mark.
Yeah, it is. It is deep. So let me see if you can see. Yeah. So a bog is actually like this. I mean, these are all pictures of a bog, but you see how like here in a bog, okay, how there's these patches of grass and then some water, and it continues on like that. So your feet get stuck in there. Yep. So you can walk, but it's really, really tough. And yes, you're right. There are parts that are going to be too deep for you to walk in. And also, too, sometimes in these bogs, they have something called quicksand. Okay? And the quicksand, if you get stuck in quicksand, you can actually die, unfortunately, if you go deep enough. Okay? All right, good. Good. Well, not good that you can die in there. So, Carlos. Go ahead, Carlos. Number 18.
Okay. Number 18. He was supposed to be making a presentation, but he blew off. Or
yeah, you know what? Yeah, blew off. Yeah, but blew off's not it. There's wow, which one is this? It should be blanked out, not blanked off. Huh. Wow, don't worry. Even I'm getting this wrong. He was supposed to be making a presentation. There's some of this UK stuff in here. Yeah. Wow. Boy, oh boy, is this really begged off? Yeah. So yeah, and forgive me. I'm gonna beg to you that you forgive me, but some of this is UK type of. There's a few of them from the UK. That's like you saw earlier how they're talking about is it British or not. So yeah, begged off at the last moment.
What is the saying that you use, teacher, when you made something at the third time?
When I make say it again, Juan.
What is the saying that you normally use?
Third time is a charm. Is that
third time is a charm.
Yeah, third time is a charm.
Even the third time.
Yeah. And by the way, folks, I realized also too that I could have an extra window open to make sure I get the right question, but typically a right answer, just like you guys could too if you want to cheat. But yeah, just some of these UK ones come in here every once in a while and just I don't even know what to do because we just don't use begged off at the last minute. So. Carlos, do you have a question?
Yes, Bret. I am using a dictionary because obviously my vocabulary is very narrow, and it says that it means to back off means to say I'm sorry. I was wondering if there is another verb in American English for that expression to say sorry or to say I am sorry.
Yeah, so we say this, beg for forgiveness, okay?
Oh, okay.
You know, so that's another way to say I'm sorry, you know? So beg for forgiveness, you know? Looks like this dog is begging for forgiveness. And you wanted one with beg, right?
Yeah, I understand what it means.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out if there's another one. Ah, that one's good enough. Beg for forgiveness. Yep, and thanks, Minnie. And yeah, Minnie, we just don't use that. I don't know. I just don't remember ever using that one. Juan, go ahead, Juan, number 19.
It says, everything was going fine till this problem blew up.
Blew up, okay, until this problem blew up. So when you blow up something, okay, boom, you explode it, or it explodes, okay?
Like
So you
glass.
blow something up. So this problem blew up, okay? So you had a problem, it was probably under control, and then all of a sudden it blew up, okay? The next one, Juan?
It says, this problem has been blown up out of all proportions.
Yep, and you can say it's been blown out of proportion. You can also say that, blown out of proportion. Okay? All right? We don't always add in all these words here. Okay? So blown out of proportion. Okay? And let's see here. So we have the D mix too. Okay, good. I can just.
Are all these phrasal verbs, teacher, common use?
Most of these are, yes. Most of these are. There's just some ones in here that I just haven't seen that are from the UK. But yeah, mostly all of them are really common. Okay.
Thanks.
And do you mean so no way, Minnie, you're talking about these like beg off?
No, I am talking about the phrasal verbs. They kill me.
Oh, they kill you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but most of these, I mean, they're just, they're ones that we use to answer your question, Juan. I'll point out some that we don't use, but that, like the beg off, I didn't see that one. Go ahead, Minnie. Go through the first two here, please. Oh, Minnie left. Oh, wow, it's too bad. She's always really good at phrasal verbs. Oh, wow. Hopefully she'll get back to boy, it's got to be killing her. I know she hates missing these classes. Murad, number 1, please, and number 2. Go ahead.
Okay. I wouldn't normally something of disturbing you so late, but this is an emergency. I think I'd drive because dream and go and dresses is not good for this
Actually,
purpose.
yeah, you know what though? We actually have this expression. It's so common. I wouldn't dream. So I wouldn't dream of doing this to you, Murad. But I'm going to take all your money. Okay. That's an extreme, okay? I wouldn't dream of leaving her. She's so nice to me, okay? So dream of.
Okay.
And it's like, just like it says, you have a dream, like a dream. I wouldn't think of. We also say, I wouldn't think of doing this, okay? Is another way to say that. I wouldn't think of doing this, all right? So go ahead, number two.
Okay. I am sorry you are not making yourself very clear. I don't see what you are drawing. Also, I don't know.
It's okay. No worries.
The right
Driving
answer.
at. Yep. So driving at. So driving, just like you're driving a car. Sorry.
He mean driving a car or just pointing
No,
to
just
an idea?
so driving at is if somebody's just continuing at something, like if I just kept going to you, like Murad, hey Murad, I think you need to get a haircut. Hey Murad, I think that you need to get different glasses. Hey Murad, I think you need to dress differently. You'd say, what are you driving at why do you keep telling me all this? Well, Murad, I just think that you should change your appearance. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. You look fine, Murad. I'm not saying you should change your appearance. I'm just saying that's an example. What are you driving at? What are you getting at? That's another thing too. What are you getting at? Okay, that's another expression. What are you getting at? Right? Don't worry, not all these pictures are going to make sense. Sometimes it is right in there so you can see it. Okay, so let's Minnie. Your internet just hates you today, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you try this out? I know I keep driving at this. I'm just going to give you the link again, just in case one of your friends, or if you want to look into that might help you. It might help you. I don't know. But okay, so Minnie, while your connection's still alive, can you do number 3 and number 4?
Okay, I will try. Number 3, you and Jeremy can argue all you want, but I'm not going to be drawn into the argument.
Yeah, drawn into the argument, but I don't know what this UK thing here is. I don't know if it's dragoon, so we might get it wrong. So no, drawn into the argument, okay? We also say dragged into
yes.
as well. So we say dragged into, drawn into. Wow, that is really a crazy picture.
Drag is more sense than draw, actually.
Exactly. That's why I looked
more
at this
logical.
Yeah, that's why I just dragoon. I don't know what's going on with dragoon, but drawn into. It's drawn into the. I'm not going to get drawn into the debate. I'm not going to get dragged into the debate. It can both work, but you're right. Dragged into sounds much more natural. Okay.
Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4. I have a reserve stock hidden away that I can draw on in an emergency.
Exactly. Now this one with draw, okay? So you draw money from your bank account, okay? So you draw money, okay, from your bank account. You withdraw money, okay, but we also say you draw money from that. Maybe you draw money from your parents every month, for whatever need. Minnie, I know you love phrasal verbs, and don't anybody be mad. Most of you have been able to do 2 already, or 4 already. So go ahead, Minnie, do number 5 and number 6. Okay.
Number 5. I have met this sort of problem several times before, so I was able to.
And actually, I know it's the same one. It's the same one.
Draw on my experience, yes.
Yeah. So draw on. So if I draw money from my bank account, right? Okay. Now I'm going to draw on my experience. So experience is what I've done before. Okay.
This is the word withdraw. Is the shortest one. Withdraw or money on the bank.
Yeah, so draw on. So let's just look up the word draw. I only see draw. So yeah, withdraw is a longer version. So you wouldn't say withdraw on my experience. You just say draw on my experience.
But
okay.
Do you use the draw on your experience? It's just take the money from the bank. This is the reason I'm confused now.
Yeah, it's okay. So you would draw money from the bank, but you also say you draw on your account?
On my experience. No, the fifth one, they said I was able to draw on my experience.
So that means if you had, how do I visually do this? So just think of your experience as like some bucket that you add things into, okay? Let me just show you here. So think of it as like a bucket. Okay, you're putting things in there, boom, 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 it starts filling up, just as if you had money in a bank account. So I'm going to draw on my experience, which means I'm going to look at the different things I have here, okay, in my experience. So I'm going to draw on my experience. So it's pulling. I'm not drawing like like draw, draw a picture. I mean, that's simple, huh? So it's not like that where I'm writing on something or drawing a picture, okay? All right.
This is the
So I'm not.
common using. I think so. This is draw on my money. It's me. Yeah, you are right. Like a bucking, maybe.
Yep. So, but also too, this isn't like draw, like doing this. It's taking from draw in my experience.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. So now here, number six here.
We consider taking them to court, but draw back when we discover how time consuming it would be.
Yeah, you know this this dragoon thing. I don't know when this thing. So drew back, you know. So drew back, you know, like step back, withdrawal. Okay, drew back when we discovered. Okay, so good. Let's see here. Okay, and 1 second here. Okay, Selma. Hi, Selma.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Selma. Can you do number 7, please?
Okay, it's not a new idea at all. It is just an old idea dressed up as a new one.
Yep. So dressed up. So, you know, dress up, like, let's say for the prom, okay? So we always have a prom. So you dress up. Well, look at her. How cute, huh? So, yeah, you dress up. Okay, so what you do is you have an old idea, right, and you just dress it up as a new one. All right, you try to make it look better. Okay, and there's a funny expression when you talk about dressing things up or making it look better.
Yeah.
Lipstick on a pig. Okay, so there's a very funny expression, you know, don't try to put lipstick on a pig. So if something doesn't look good, if something's not good at all, don't try to put lipstick on a pig. What it means is you can't make a pig pretty by putting lipstick on it. All right, so that's kind of like this. They dressed up an old idea. They put lipstick on a pig. All right, by doing that. Okay. So Selma, and by the way, I'm sorry. I realize some people don't eat pork. It's just an expression. Okay, so I do make sure I don't offend anybody. Selma, number 8,
Yes.
please.
Well, we seem to have agreed on the main points. Let's have it to our lawyers to draw up the detailed contract.
Yeah, so now there's so many. You guys are like, oh my gosh, how many draws are we going to have? This is driving me crazy. Okay, so this one, so when they draw up, so they're drawing up a contract. You know, you draw up a business plan, you draw up a will. So a will is, you know, if you're going to die and you're rich, well, if you just have enough money, you're going to leave it to somebody. That's what a will is, okay? Draw up a chair is to bring up a chair. You know, all these different things. When you draw up something, okay, that's when you actually, as if you were drawing a picture, okay? Because you're going to create something. You're not going to take from it, okay? You draw on something where you're taking from something, okay? You draw up when you're creating something, okay? You guys get that? Okay, so good. Who knew how many draws you could have, okay? All right. Wow, she left. That one scared her. Okay, so yeah, actually, let's just cut it short because everybody was able to participate. So Carlos, how was your first class? You gonna come back for more, Carlos?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry because I am still in the office, and there are some coworkers yet as well. And yeah, having fun. Nice.
Okay, good. Good, very good. All right, so good. And Minnie, your connection held, so that was good. So
yes,
you had to participate too.
This is the one of my favorite subject. I cannot miss it.
Good, good, good. Yeah, and also too, I mean, guys, you know the main guys at Verbling. I'm trying to make sure we get the right time, but the main guys at Verbling, I mean, these guys are really trying hard. They're trying to look at the habits of what you're doing and help you out. So we just started, and I was just actually bug testing it. You know, a bunch of bugs were flying up. That's why my connection was so slow in the beginning, because I was checking out, but it's pretty cool. And not there's a bunch of bugs, but it was pretty cool. We have a way now where we can do courses, okay? So that way I can do a course you guys can see that plots out all the different times when I'll do like a different reading, when I'll do phrasal verbs and things like that. So it'll make it even easier for you all, okay? So